Hey there, finally I'm on, and I'm tired. I'm extremely tired. So, we're here, we're gonna rock and roll, and it's gonna be alright. So, yeah, today has been a really, really trying day. IKEA, IKEA. Well, we did get a lot done. Crimson. That one, no, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with these colors, I think. But now I'm looking at it and I'm thinking that it should be some other colors, but I'm just like tired. But let's see. I think maybe I'll do something. Maybe I'll take it in sections and do something different. But I'm gonna start with these pink purples. Hi, Randy. I'm sorry, guys, that I'm so late. And then, well, I got a, yeah, we got a little bit done. Um, I'm gonna start in here with having this. This is a beautiful red violet. I like it. It's a beautiful color. Let's hope that don't have the color underneath. I don't. That's good. And then I'm gonna start. I think this is gonna work from there. So that will just develop. Then I think I'm gonna start in here and in here, in there, in there, like that, and then in here. Yeah, we went to IKEA. Hi, Heather. Hi, Fran. Yeah, me and Victoria, we took the bus to IKEA. And that's always a trying thing, isn't it? But we found everything we needed. And then I had to pay for the transport home. But actually, normally they say they only can take one person in the truck when they drive you home with the merchandise. But he was really nice. He said, "No, no, I have room for both of you. It's not a problem." And he was a very nice driver, and he also helped us out with it without asking for more or anything. He was okay. So that was okay. But it was not the money that I wanted to spend on it. But it was the only way that I was going to get it done. And for the walls, I bought like some do sorry, some duvet covers. And I cut them up to cover the walls because the walls are really, really, really. I took a before pick, but I'm not ready to take an after pick. So I was putting all that up from ceiling and down. It doesn't go all the way to the floor because it wasn't long enough for that, but it goes far enough down, so that's okay. And it will be covered with the shelvings, and it's sort of like a mandala print that's on this bed sheets thing or bed linen, duvet covers, whatever. Um, and it's sort of in grays, white, gray, and black. And it really fits with the shelvings that are like steel. So it will look good together. And I also have a duvet cover of the same one to cover the sofa that's in there because that's butt ugly. That's really, really nasty. But Victoria likes the sofa, and she wants to keep it. So, so that's okay. then like that. So yeah, we did get a lot done, but trying to put the shelvings together, it's not difficult. It's just, it takes a little bit more, hand power than I have, and then you have to bend over it. I think you have to do it sitting. That might help. So actually, Victoria put one together, and I put one together. I put one of the big ones, and she put one of the small ones together. But then we still got quite a few to go. But in the end, when it's all done, then I think it will be very lovely. Um, and then of course we have to move the rooms back, and oh my god! But yeah, we got time tomorrow. Then there's actually the big garbage now downstairs, so we need to throw everything out that needs to be thrown out. So this one will start from here, and this one I'm gonna start from here. Oh, I love these. I'm so happy. My new markers. So yeah, it was just exhausting, but now we're sort of getting closer to be able to see an end result at some point, and that's really what it's all about, isn't it? Getting closer to having a finish line. I think I'll pull this one up here because that's just cute. It's a cute one. It's a cutie patootie. We got that will develop. And we got this. I think we're gonna take it from here. Take it easy, baby. Take it as it comes. Too fast. Fast to make this last. I don't know where everyone is. I think everyone was probably counting on it earlier, but I was very late because I had hoped that I could put together all the shelvings, but my back was not really into it. My back sort of cut out on me. It's being very rude. Um, but it always takes longer to put things up. It was almost 8 o'clock when we got home from IKEA. And then I had to first cover the walls, and that takes time because you're like on the top of a stair thing. I hate being on top of a stair thing, and I have to put like the double glue tape on. It's actually for carpets to make it stick, and then I have to put the nails in. And I didn't do a very perfect job, but the thing is, the shelves are gonna be in front of it, so it's small. It didn't have to be as perfect as it was in her bedroom that I made before, because it's not gonna be seen the same way as much. Um, so I didn't. Yeah, so it was a little bit easier to put up. And it's amazing how much fabric there is in a double duvet cover. Okay, that's fine. Well, then will just be a small party today. That's okay. Um, a small Saturday night party. Maybe everybody's not partying, or they thought that I forgot about the Weirdie and I wasn't coming on. I don't know, but I never forget about it. It was just that it got a little bit delayed compared to when people are screaming on the street. And they're always screaming. don't get it. I just don't get it. The screaming thing. I mean, you can understand that people are having fun. All for that. Why screaming? It's like it's the girls that scream. I just don't get it. Victoria says the girls in her class they scream as well. It's just weird. It's a weird girly thing, I think. Yes, it's a weird girly thing. But at least we've got this. Now at least we're one step closer. Now we just got to get all the shelving units put together. Then Victoria can finally, finally start removing her stuff from the living room floor and from the floor in my office, and we can move the rooms back. And then there will be no walk-in closet. I will get my bedroom back, and then she will just have the tiny bedroom, and she will have her own little playroom, and that's perfect. So that would be good, I think. She's happy. And then we'll see if at some point somebody comes to help with the television or something, then we'll see if we can get television that goes with the Wii, if we can get that moved in there. It's dark out here. It's like 12:30 in the night, so it's really late. Okay, Victoria made herself a sandwich at 12:30, but that looks pretty perfect, doesn't it? Toast. Yeah. Oh, der kommet ost ovenpå i toasteren. She put cheese on top of the sandwich and the panini grill. It'd be interesting to see what that looks like now. But it looked like it was a good toast. It looked like it would be a good toast. Now I almost got hungry. I got, like the smell of a... Kom du også skinky? No? Maybe I'll have to make myself one when I'm finished before I go to bed. This is looking good, isn't it? Just get it up a little bit. So yeah, been a really busy day because also taking the bus out there. We should have taken the bus earlier, but it just takes time. Everything takes time, and it's just the way it is. But at least we got a lot done. So I'm happy we got it done, even though that it was way more than I had accounted for to get the stuff because I wasn't accounting for having to pay transport. Um, so that was a bit of a bummer, but it's just the way it is. Otherwise, we wouldn't get it done. And getting it done was crucial because my sanity is slipping when I'm sitting, surrounded. I can't even walk through the living room. I had to create a path so that I could get in here. So my sanity is slipping with that. So it will be really nice to get everything in order, and also, it will be nice for Victoria that she can finally use her stuff because the stuff has just been in black garbage bags, which is not very fun to have all your toys in that and not be able to use it because it's just stacked. So that's way she's sorted through things, and now she will. Once the shelving units have been put together, she will have a place to actually put all her stuff, and then she'll be able to use it. So that's a good thing. This is lovely, isn't it? Beautiful colors. Oh my goodness. It's beautiful. So we get here. It's really the helmed Weirdie. I think I'm backtrack up here just to get some different vibe going on there without you need. Could of course have counted out, but I didn't. Just want to get it started first. And tomorrow we'll also have a good rain. We'll have really, really fun. And then hopefully we'll have come a long way tomorrow on our project. I'm looking forward to having everything switched back that I can sleep in the big room again because the small room, I keep hitting my head and my arms and my feet on the walls because it is only 2 meters, same as the bed, exactly the same. So it's a little bit testy. It's a little bit testy. So I'm gonna get this one through. This is pretty, isn't it? I knew there was something wrong. So yeah, it's good to chill out a bit and sit down. It'd be good to sleep, to lay down and try to stretch my back. Because there was nowhere to put Victoria's things because the little room was filled from the floor to the ceiling with big garbage bags, big black garbage bags that was filled with her stuff. So there was nowhere to put it. I only just got on, Bev. I can understand you're exhausted. I'm exhausted too. I was just gonna track on that one. No, what was it? I was gonna track on something. That one. There. Yeah. So there was no shelves for her or anything to put her stuff on. Because I used all the stuff that she had before when she had this room. I used that for my office stuff. So there was nothing. When she unpacked those, like what? There's more than 30 black bags full of stuff. Then there was nowhere to put it. So if she was gonna have things out, she needed somewhere to put the things. So that is why we needed shelves. Because otherwise there was nowhere to put it. Unless she put everything back into garbage bags and just moved it into the room again. But then there would be no room. So now she's finally gonna get the things out and be able to use them because they've been in black garbage bags for a long, long time. From before, yeah, I think almost a year, she hasn't had any of the stuff out. She had only had very few things that she had in the little room, and then everything else was in bags. So that was not a lot of fun, was it? So now it's sorted out. She's still sorting it, but she's almost done with sorting it. Getting rid of some of the things that were like from when she was 2 or 3 years old. Those things you don't play with anymore when you're a big girl. Um, so that's also going to help a bit getting some of the stuff sorted out. Yeah, I got started very late. Very late, so you're not missing out at all. Today, it's a very late start for me because we got back very late from IKEA, and then I had to, yeah, do the walls in there to make them look good because they definitely don't look good. They did not look good at all. They were horrid. I took some pictures. I'll take some after pictures once it's done. Got some. But I'm done with the walls. Now all we need is to put together those pesky shelves. We got two done, a small one and a big one. And then it will be. And they fit really nice with these. Yeah, they had some duvet covers for like big duvets, for double duvets. And they were on sale because they're out of production. They're not going to make them anymore. So I got those very cheap, and that's a lot of fabric because just one of those covers will cover like half the room, and the other one covers the other half of the room, and then I have an extra one that is uh, being used to cover the sofa that was in there because the sofa was quite ugly. I mean, I would gladly throw it out if I could get it down to the garbage, but I can't lift it. It needs like three grown men to get that down. There's a shortage of grown men who are willing to help. So, but Victoria really wanted to keep the sofa in there because then she could hang out in it. She doesn't really think it's spot ugly like I do. But when it's covered with this, it will be a lot nicer. It will fit with the room. So that's a good thing. And then she will have a place to hang out with her friends. And, I mean, yeah, so that's good. But the original idea was that I wanted to make it into a walk-in closet, but that was if I was going to keep the little bedroom, and I'm definitely not. And Victoria actually misses the bedroom that I made for her. She thought it was really cool, and it is. So that's a good thing. She'll get back to that. Hi, Tracy. So yeah, it's all going to be good. It's gonna be perfect. So, so it's gonna be pinks and purples. Cool pinks. You're pretty. This one is lilac. This is so good. Good. And we're going with 8 colors, an even number today. We even got an even number of shelves. But that's what would fit in there, you know. It's nothing like, you know, it's good to have shelf space. And these are the same shelves. It's the cheapest ones you can get. It's the ones that you usually use for like garden sheds and outside or in a basement or something like that. But they're the cheapest ones they have in IKEA. And they're like sort of steel ones, not like, I don't know, galvanized or whatever. They're not very heavy. But they fit perfectly with the color scheme in there. So it's sort of like white, black, gray, and red because the carpet is red. Because the carpet's been wet forever. So they fit right in. They look like it's supposed to be like that. They don't look like out of place. And they're the same as I have in the pantry. So if we move, then I just have a lot of the same ones, and they're very, you know, versatile in the way that you know you can. If you put them, screw them into the wall, then you can put them on top of each other, and I mean, yeah, you can always use them, and they're cheap, very cheap. I think they're like $10 or something like that, or even less than $10, I think. But yeah, but as long as we make it fit, then it's perfect, isn't it? So I'm hoping that tomorrow we'll get a lot done. I hope. Uh, I mean, we got a lot done of the really important stuff today because if we didn't have the shelves, we couldn't move on. And now we've got that, so that's a, that's a good thing. And then hopefully soon it will be finished and it will be back to sort of normal. And make it simple, nice. These could have been ours too, but they're not. I hope that Candy will feel better soon. It's not nice to feel bad. She's a tough cookie. everything she's been through, operations and everything. I know it'd be so nice for her to be able to have the dialysis at home. That'll be really good. And this morning I meant to cut up the spiral dana, so that is almost ready too. And if you saw, like, I finished coloring it to yesterday, so but it's getting closer. I'm still in doubt. I'm thinking that maybe for the posters I'm not gonna do books because I think that the quality of the paper in the books won't be good for, like, mounting them and putting them together. I think the most ideal for doing that is to have them on cardstock, a bit heavier, heavy duty, and then I'm definitely going to look into the prints that I talked about yesterday. If that could work out. I think we're going to backtrack just a second here. This is really beautiful. It's going to be very, very live. Can't wait to be finished with it. The rooms. I'm looking forward to that. So, I think Victoria is starting to see that it would be really nice for her to. And she was like, I don't care which room I have, like, she doesn't, she actually rather have the bedroom with where I made the yellow and I made the grey Gothic light walls with the fabric in there. She really wanted to have that back and then just have the small playroom. And the thing is with the small playroom is that it's open connection with the living room, so then she won't be, like, cut off. So it will be, she'll be in the living room almost because there's no door. But I have a curtain that I'm planning to put up so that she can actually draw the curtain if she's in the playroom and she feels like drawing the curtain, so she can actually have a bit of privacy in there still. So I think that's going to be good. This is nice, isn't it? So yeah, getting things done. And then probably we'll have a friend Peter will probably come on Friday. We're just going to confirm on Wednesday if he's coming on Friday. And he'll bring some steaks and some good wine, and then I'll do the accessories. He doesn't have a car, by the way, if you were thinking that. I couldn't have asked him because he didn't have a car. So, but, yeah, good. This is, I like the colours. I'm loving the colours. I'm loving every time I look at it. I'm like, oh, this is lovely. This is so lovely. Oh, and I do hope that Tina and Anne are having a great meetup. I hope so. It's so great that they could meet up. I wish it wasn't me. Yeah, then we should have, but it would have been too late, because Victoria starts on Monday at school. So even if we had been there, then it wouldn't have been the best timing. With we had to get back, so it wouldn't be. mm, And Tina is a lot closer to Germany than we are. We're in a whole different part of Denmark, so nowhere close. This is good. To actually type in here. This one will begin right in there. Like, it's just so that I don't like make a mistake. Then I just want to make sure that I backtracked on these places where I needed to. So now we can move forward. Oh, this is also beautiful. Beautiful. This is the violet. And there's a violet too. So, it's another colorful more that will go in. And we get all of the colors in here like that. It's a good thing. So yeah, of course, when I'm done with the room, I'll probably maybe I'll post the before pics too. I don't know. I took some pictures also of the mess in the living room, so that you can imagine my frustration. Can't really relax sitting there when it's like that. It's like, oh my god. But yeah, the stuff that the kids do accumulate a lot of stuff, and then especially if they are having a hard time parting with it. And Victoria definitely, she does have a hard time parting with it because she's got memories attached to things. Like, oh, I got this from that person, or you bought this one for me, I don't want to get rid of it. I can understand that. But she did really sort through a lot. She threw out a lot of stuff and put a lot in giveaway and all these different piles, so that was very good. And that can be difficult to do, even, like as an adult, it's difficult to do. So as a kid, I think it's much harder to do. She did keep her little pony stuff, but that's also, like I say, the stuff that you really love and you don't want to part with, you shouldn't do that. It's only like if you can say, "Well, I'm not using this, and I don't have any particular attachment to it right now," so then you part with it. That's easier. And if you have something that you really still love, then you keep it. So She did a great job on that. I think. And we even got rid of some of the old stuff that doesn't really fit anymore. So that's good. This is very dark. The violet. I think it's going to be a lovely combo. I'm just in love with these marbles. I mean, I'm just like, oh my god. I love them. We love them. I never thought I was going to have these. No, do you know? It's amazing. It really is. I was thinking steel helmet and stuff, but I kind of the plan changed because I wanted to try these out. I mean, I love purples and I love, magentas and pinks. So I was just like, oh, I have to try these out. I have to try these guys. But there's so many I have to try. There's 72 of them. It's a lot of colors. This one is the blue violet. So it's more of a bluish tone. I like it also. I also love that. It's beautiful. And then the next round I'll count out. We got all the colors represented in there. And we're gonna go here. So, this is Christmas. So after this one, that would be the first round of colours on. Then I'll be counting. There won't be a lot of places to count anyways. As well. And for round two. But oh my god, I always get so confused. There's nowhere where I can lose my sense of direction like in IKEA. I think they've sort of made it like a maze. So when I'm trying to take a shortcut, I just like I lose the direction totally, and normally I don't do that. I have to backtrack in there. And it's like, oh my god. We didn't even do the second floor. We just did it because I knew that there was nothing we needed there, so there's no reason to walk through the whole thing if you don't need anything from there, that would be a waste of time. I'm very, I could have been more with direct. I mean, I could have been much more like just heading for. We did look a little bit today, but that was also because we needed to figure out what for the walls. And I had actually thought that I was just going to buy some fabric because they had some really cheap fabric. But then they didn't have the colors. Um, they didn't have anything in black or yeah. They just had, and the white was like sort of too see through, and it was too expensive. Um, so that was why I went for the double duvet covers that was on sale. Because it was because I thought they were pretty, really pretty. It's sort of mandala-like. I mean, they could have done one of my mandalas. I would have been better, but you know what I mean. But still, it looks really good on the wall in there. It really looks good. Um, it looks very fresh, and it's sort of even like it's a very tiny room, so it kind of also does something for the room itself. Um, I think because it's a big print, so I actually think it works well with the room. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8. This one. It's a beautiful color. This one is a red violet. It's absolutely gorgeous. The next one is the fuchsia. And two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's the moon there. Victoria, når du har spist, så skal du altså gøre dig klar gå i seng. Klokken den er over 1 om natten. So that is all set and done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. They look really good together in this combo. See? That's one. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is it's nice and easy to control this. Really, this brush is just the perfect thing. And I'm not normally into brushes. A lot of brushes I get like testy with, but these are like really nice to work with. But I already knew that from the chows because they have the same tip. It's so beautiful. So yeah, I'm happy we got everything done. I was stressing a lot about it, And even to the point, like last night, my friend called like at 3 a.m. Oh, can you send me a picture of the shelves that you want? And I'm like, just forget about it. You've been making up excuses of everything. If you don't want to get up early, you don't want to drive in the heat, and you don't want to go in the evening because then you're tired, like that. Well, you know, then when? It's never going to happen. And now we've done it and we don't need anybody's help. And then that's it. That's much better. I mean, not that I had to pay for transport, I hate that. But I got it done. Otherwise, we could have been waiting for months for nothing, you know. We already been waiting because I tried to, plan it ahead with good time so that there was time to actually plan it. Um, but that didn't help. So now we went and did it. And next time I'll just calculate if I want to do something. I'll calculate so that so that I don't need anyone's help because I'm tired of that. Thank you, Beth. I'm tired of, like when you ask people for help and then you feel like an idiot just for asking, then, try to figure out a way to do it yourself so that you don't need to feel like an idiot for asking for help. But definitely, my friend is like, not, I'm not going to answer the phone for a while, I think, if he calls because I'm really disappointed. Because he's had the car since Wednesday and he could so easily. Well, now he says, "Oh, there's not even room in the car for it," and that's not true. It's not that heavy. It's just little things. It wasn't big things. It wasn't big things, but they were too big for us to carry on the bus alone. So I'm also proud that we got it. That we did it on our own. That was pretty, isn't it? I'm just sorry that I got on so late compared to what we usually do. And I'm actually even thinking of trying to get on earlier myself, like Tina early. Exactly. Then they're too busy to help. That's the problem. Everybody's always too busy, or there's this or that, or there's always something. They always say, "Oh, just ask me, I'll help you." But then when it comes down to it, then it's not possible. And my friend is definitely not busy. He doesn't have a job. He has nothing that he has to do like that or anything. So, but he does have a little bit of challenge in his head. So I can understand it. That's why I wish he would just have said no. I can't. Right now my head can't wrap itself around it, and then that would have been easier than me waiting and counting on it. Um, but he probably in his head he would really like to help, but that's two different items. Exactly, Heather. That's me. Me too. I hate that, and I never used to be in a situation where I needed to before until now, and I feel like really annoyed about it. So I'm happy that we got it solved, even though that wasn't the best solution, but it's a good solution. We're gonna get a good result. We're gonna get a better result than before. So that's always something. And I just can't wait till it's done. I just want it to be done like in 3 seconds, but things also take the time that they take. You gotta be patient. Also with myself and pace myself. So the helmet dude, he just got pinky-fied, pinky purple-fied. Now he's not the great warlock Weirdie. The, now he's the pinky purple Weirdie. But that suits him. He looks good in it. So this is shark pink. The really light one. It's just for pink. Yeah, you really shouldn't be climbing that ladder and cleaning the leaves. I mean, that's like, it's not good. Yeah, so you do it yourself. I know. So, it's a very, very light one, this pink. I would say that it's almost baby pink. Baby pink, Maldu's pink. Baby blue. Net chocolate. Okay, fordi den nattørbørste tænder i seng. Ja, gør den det? Det lyder godt. Så, this is the second time that I've told myself she would be brushing her teeth and going into bed. This is a bit too late for a young lady. Because on Monday it's back to normal. And it's up early every morning. Oh my god, I hate that. I hate that. I think the vacation was so short. I didn't even feel like it started. It didn't start. They have both names and numbers. There's a special numbering system with the Gobics. Like RW means red violet family, and then number 11, and then it says pink. So they have both a family thing that's like this one. It says V the for violet, and then 04. Like for instance, there's a yellow family, then there's a yellow green family, and then there's a green family, and then there's a green blue family, then there's a blue family, then there's a blue violet family, and then there's the violet family, and then there's the violet red family, and then there's the red family, and then there's the yellow red family. So there's like a lot of families. Then there's the earth tones and the greys that are separate, the way that they are sort of like split up. So and then there's the different numbering systems within the families, because there's like in total of the Copic sketch there's like 358 markers. So that's a lot of colors. Uh, I've studied a lot about them when Julie told me that she was gonna get me these. I went into study mode. I haven't really studied them before because I never thought I was gonna have them. So I didn't want to know about them because yeah. But then when Julie told me that she was gonna get them for me, then I started studying them, and soon I will have the. I made a book, the Copic Color Companion, where it's for testing them out. So that's sort of more made for myself, and I could finally order a proof copy or order an author copy today because it's actually on Amazon now, but it's more specific for these. So it's not like an all round that you can use on any markers, but it's not exactly the way that I made the book to begin with. Because to begin with, each page had the names and the hex codes and all kind of info, but I had to take that out. So now there's the family pages that still have some numbering and stuff, but the rest of it I had to take out of it. Vil du give mig et godnatlys? Nat. Ja, det kunne du. Den skal du nok have i morgen aften, fordi vi skal mega tidligt op på mandag. Yeah, as soon as I get the book, I'll be charting them because I was only just able to order the book today. I made the sort of the other version of it, the one that I didn't. Yeah, it's not the ideal version because I like the one where there was writing in, but and that one went live today, so I was able to order it. So I guess I'll be getting it probably next week sometime if I'm lucky. I ordered it from Germany. Then I will also be getting the Kaleido one and the Spheres too, and the mini Weirdie notebook. The big editions of Xmas and Heart a Day. I'll have to wait till next month because I can't afford them this month. But next month I will try to see if I can afford to order them. But this month it would be too much, especially with the unforeseen cost of the shelvings and stuff. So I had to sort of limit myself a bit there because it would have been nice to have had all of them so that I could look through. But yeah, sometimes you have to wait with some things, and that's the way it is. Nej, det står oppe i vindueskarmen inde på det nye værelse. Mit glas står herinde, og der er ikke noget i. Actually, it had a funny effect, that the fact that we got that soda machine. Because I'm not really drinking cola anymore. Well, I was when I was a teenager because they have the Pepsi Twist and we can't get that over here. And I just love that. But here in the house, when I'm thirsty, I just like add fizz to the water and I drink fizzy water instead. Um, I'm enjoying that. I'm not really missing my cola thing. And then, yeah, sometimes at dinner I'll have either orange soda or cola, but it's not the same as it used to be. So that's a good thing. I've really, really cut my intake of cola with that. I choose something else. Like also now I have like some lime juice that Dan gave me that I put in to the fizzy water. Hi Chris, lovely to see you. Exactly, the bubbles fool me, so it's much better for me. So, and I'm not all the time heavy bags with all the cola that I used to bring home constantly. So I'm pretty good with that. So we're getting it's good that we have the machine, and it's the same for Victoria. She also prefers just the fizzy water. Um, so we're actually doing good on that front. But normally Victoria always does good because she was only allowed to have a soda in the weekends anyway. So she was never like me, only on holidays or on weekends. Then she got one. But now I guess that has changed. The addiction has gone down somewhat. Yeah, and here it's just like the water, and then you put the fizz in it. So I guess I don't know if the water that comes from our tap is very salty. I don't think so, but I don't have no clue. But I just yeah, it's the tap water. Beautiful, beautiful colors. And then we have this one here. And then we on to the last color on. It's really pretty with the colors. When I was living in Spain, you could only drink bottled water. You can't drink the tap water where I was living. I did live in one building where we could drink the tap water, but it tasted like swimming pool because they put so much chlorine in it to clean it. So it was really nasty. It was not nice to drink. It did not taste good at all. But in most places you can't drink tap water at all. You can use it for cooking if you're boiling it. You can boil your potatoes in it, pasta or something like that. But that's about it. But it doesn't taste good. So in Spain, I had bottled water, but we buy big jugs with like 5 liters in it or 8 liters. That you then just pour in 2 grams, and that was it. was the way we did it. I loved, there was one that was called Solan de Cabra. That was my absolute favorite water. I never knew that waters could taste so different, but I found out. I thought it was a silly thing. Water is water, but it definitely is not. Like milk is not just milk. So that was the last color on. This beautiful Weirdie is weirdified. It's pinkified and purplified, and it's just a beautiful Weirdie. Now we're gonna have a look at the next 2 days. Let's have a look now. There we go. That's the 11th with the hypnotic eyes. It's eyes, guys, but let's see. And this one goes really well the other way around. It's got a hot face here. So that's pretty cool. And this is beautiful, isn't it? So that was Sunday and this is Monday. And Monday is great upside down too. So these are pretty cool, both of them, and they're both up on the pay hip. I got them up today. I'm up to date. Yeah, I was a little bit behind the other days, and oh my, Tuesday's so cute too. I'm looking forward to Tuesday. And then we're gonna go for our mini beauty of the day. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I'm just a happy camper. So that was yesterday. That was a beautiful blind pig. And today's this one. I think, therefore I am. I think I'll be doing this one too, because tomorrow is going to get complicated. Well, you're welcome. Thank you. So this is Saturday. Saturday, 10th of August, 2019. Live. And we got the RV19. 19. Then we got the RV09. 09. Then we got RV04. Then we got RV11. Then we got V04. And then we got V06. And then we got V09. And then we got DV08. So that's our colors, and that's our topics. Yeah, 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 yeah. So here we go. We're gonna get it started in here. We're gonna also start it here and here. This is pretty. It's gonna be so pretty. It's gonna be like that. And I'm gonna move the barita. And I'm gonna put it on here. It's gonna be here. I should do that on the other one too. because I'm really tired. I'm looking forward to going to bed. And it's going to have a good face. To the tummy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then here I have to count out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 8. I'm so looking forward to hearing about Tina's trip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 8. I'm sure she had a good time. They all had, I'm sure, and lots of cake. It was good that we could drive with the driver. Because I was a little bit worried because if we were gonna, I mean, we couldn't like go one of us because the other one then would have to go alone with the bus. I wouldn't put my daughter on the car alone with somebody she don't know. Yeah, it's a shame I wasn't there too. So, that would have been either that we both had to go on the bus, and then when the driver said, no, no, you can both come with me, that's not a problem. I was so happy because, then we would arrive with the stuff. Otherwise, I would have had to like call my dad so that he would be here to receive it because we would be it would take us way longer with the buses and everything. So it was really good that he could have both of us in the truck because it really says very specifically that they can only bring one person, but they can bring your bike as well if you got a bike, but only one person. So that was really nice that it was possible. And he was a nice driver. He was very sweet. This is good. This is so good. This is so good. I'm a happy camper. Yeah. So yeah. Because otherwise we would have had to take the bus back, both me and Victoria, and then we wouldn't have been back in time for him being here with the staff. So and then we would have to rely on my dad actually hearing the doorbell. So that would have been a mess. So we were lucky there. Yeah, it would have been so nice if I could have been there too. But then we wouldn't have been back before until tomorrow, and then we would have to travel back to Copenhagen tomorrow night. That it would have been too tight up to starting school and everything. So it was not the right time. Then, and we had the other time where we could go and visit Tina and Dan and Millie. So that was just the way it turned out, unfortunately. Because it would have been so nice to go and meet Anna also. I would have loved to have gone. So yeah, But getting home late Sunday night and having to go first day of school next morning, that would have been really bad. Season tickets are really expensive on Sundays because there's a lot of people who study who go to Dublin to visit family. And then it always seems like the weekend tickets are sometimes pretty heavy. No, we did go home on Sunday, but that was a cheaper one. It was still more expensive than the one going over there, um, but it was the only one I could find that fit with the time where Tina, Camilla, and Dan had time to have us visit as well. So, it's really good. Arms, a little bit legs. This one will be interesting, eh? Then we have the D04. This is pretty. Oh my, I think I'll sleep really good tonight. You might actually even get to sleep. This is like, yeah, it's almost 20 to 2 a.m. here. We've been on our feet all day. And I don't know, I think there's something like in the air inside of that IKEA thing that I always get extremely tired when I'm in there. I always get like really, really tired. I think it must be the air or lack of air. Hi, Holly. Hi, Mary. Okay. Have a good time on Monday morning. I will enjoy my Sunday. Great to see you. Yeah, I will. I will be going straight to bed after this. I'll probably just sit and smoke a cigarette. I usually need to sort of like do that, but it's gonna be bedtime. Hopefully I'll fall asleep. I really do feel very tired. I don't know if you can hear it on my voice that I'm completely tired. But it's a good tired. It's a good, it's the accomplished kind of tired when you've sort of got something done that you needed to do and you're feeling good about it. I am definitely good about it. There we go. It's a rock and rolling. This one. Get this one. I love these color. Yeah, they're just okay. You will hear me say that 100 times probably. That I love them. I really do. Yeah, just awesome. Now I understand the hype about them. Now I get it. Now I get it. I've been so afraid before. I didn't want to buy one because I was thinking like, oh no, if I like it, it's gonna be horrible. um, because we can afford to get them all, and I'm OCD. So now I have them. I'm like, oh my god, they're just awesome. Beautiful. They're beautiful. It's so easy to handle. Yeah, that was it. We got them. That was our beautiful markers. They're going back in my. Look at this. Looky. Sorry. Yeah, I love them. So that is it for today, folks. So I'll be moving on to finish up totally so I can go to bed and have a really nice, well-deserved rest after a long, hard day. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog just to get on to see all the things that you do that make me feel alright. So yeah, thank you for tonight. Bye bye everyone. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. And tomorrow I will be on earlier because I'll have to get up real early on Monday. So I'm thinking that I'll be on real early, maybe 9, so that I can head off to bed early as well tomorrow and start the new school year in a good mode. I will. So thank you, Bevan. Thank you, Fran, and thank you, Chris, and thank you, everyone. And have a great evening, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye, everyone. Hugs all around.